Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. So today I am playing in my big fat random composition notebook. It is 80 pages. I did not take any pages out of this book. It is a beast. It is very heavy. In the past, we have guessed how much it weighed. One person, a glue crew member of mine, Chris, got it exactly right. We should weigh it again because it's almost finished and I am so excited about that. So today I'm just going to do 3 simple pages. First, I'm going to add my background. I always add a background piece. It's kind of how I roll. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it however you want. And my system for this is I go through and I go around the edges with my good Scotch permanent glue stick. And then I go in with the middle and I use my extra large glue stick, which both of these things are in my Amazon storefront. So in my description box, you can see there's Amazon products that I use. That's where you can find it. Also in the pinned comment, in the comments section. But yes, it is from Amazon. And then I just use that to kind of smear around in the middle, kind of smear some of my Scotch permanent around as well. I started doing this because my Scotch permanent glue sticks, those are my good glue sticks. And when you're putting on backgrounds, you can kind of go through a lot of glue sticks. So it's really nice for me to save some of that by doing it this way. I definitely need to do some magazine harvesting. I am down to hardly any of my fussy cuts left, and I just really need to. I need to get going on that, so maybe I'll do that this weekend. I love this glue book. It is really one of my absolute favorites. Random gluing is my jam. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite of all time. And now I'm just kind of having the fun part where I take all my fussy cuts. Most of these are my large fussy cuts. I'm trying to use them because they don't always work in everything that I use, and they're so big. So I want to use them though. And I came up with lots of different kind of layouts that I liked. But nothing was really like catching my eye today. It was really driving me nuts, if I'm going to be totally honest. It was just one of those off days where I just couldn't find exactly what I was looking for, and I don't know what that is either. So just one of those days. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. And this is kind of my favorite part. I just audition different bits, see what strikes my fancy, maybe kind of gives me an idea of where I want to go with the page. I was trying to cover up that bottom left corner. And I didn't have to cover it up all the way, but I wanted to cover it up some. And I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to put there. And a lot of these images looked great, like I said, but I don't know. The one I went through. So here's the other thing too. I really liked this background, so I didn't want to cover up all of the brushes because I really liked that. So that's kind of the other thing I was kind of struggling with there. I didn't want to cover all of the background up, but I also wanted to cover up some of the wording. I cut out some of the parts where I was looking at stuff because I literally sat there for like half an hour. It was crazy. But, you know, it's kind of fun. And then I was like, look at this burger. Where were you all my life? I didn't realize I had you in my little bin. I thought I used all my burgers. So I was really excited about that. I knew I'd be using that today because I don't know what it is. I honestly cannot tell you why I like gluing burgers down so much. I think it's just American nostalgia. I think that's what it is. Plus, they're usually colorful. I don't know. They're just really neat. So I was going through another box here to kind of see some of my smaller fussy cuts. And the thing is, I have several glue books going on right now, and I'm using my images for all those different glue books. So I'm using up a lot of images really fast. So I definitely need to cut some more. That looks good. It's funny because in person I didn't like it, but in editing form, it actually looks better. I don't know. It's weird. When you're looking at something versus when you're looking it up from the camera, things always look different. I decided to go with this. This is what I decided to ultimately go with. And I'm pretty happy with the outcome. There is like a really cool hand that I have that's holding a French fry with like ranch dripping off of it. At the time, I didn't think about putting those two together, but after the video, I was going through some of my images and I tried it on there just on top of the girl just to see how it would look, and it wouldn't have looked right anyways. So at first I was like, dang, I should have put that hand holding the French fry over the burger, but it would have covered most of the burger. And I didn't want that. I wanted to showcase my burger. Boop. Please, let me have this burger. I picture her being a model and really wanting this burger. Oh, man. So that's not bad. I have these little, well, actually, they're ATC blanks that I made. And I've been putting them in here where there's blank spaces because this book is almost full. There are a bunch of pages in the very back that I haven't done that I'm just not going to do. I'm bummed about that. But in the back, this book is just getting way too full, and I'm afraid it's going to fall apart. I've actually talked about in a video of taking this apart and then putting it in my, like a cinch binding system, because I just don't want it to fall apart and look like, I don't know, all that hard work, you know? I'm just going to leave it, and then if it falls apart, I'll do that. But I'm not going to take it apart unless it does. And it seems very sturdy right now. It does not seem like it's going to fall apart at all. But yeah, the ones in the back of the book just make it really hard to work in at this point. I'm talking like the very, very back. I have, let's see, I have it sitting in front of me. Probably 10 pages in the back that I haven't done. And I'm just going to leave those. I mean, I say that now. Now that I say that out loud, that sounds really dumb. I should just finish it. But it's such a pain to glue back there. I hate it. That's why in my Birds and Blooms, I took some pages out, just because it gives me more room to glue. And I'm really glad I did. I really like that glue book. But I also love a chunky monkey. So, I don't know. It's that internal battle. I love those pancakes. I'm determined to put these big images on stuff. So that is my goal for this. I want to add those big images. I think she looks really good on this page because it just pops with the background. I don't know. And then I'm squeezing the glue out of the side of her right there, and I kind of scratched up the coloring a little bit. It's hard to tell on camera, but that's why I put my quote over it. That way you just don't even see it. Bada bing, bada boom. It's fixed. And then I've had this Tito's vodka for like ever. I mean, years, literally years. So I'm like, you know, I'm using this darn image. I've had it for so long. I'm so glad to use it. The girl is a fairly new image, but the Tito's, isn't that vodka? Is that what it is? Let me see. I have it right in front of me. Yeah, I have had that for so long. I'm so glad to finally glue that down. Ooh, that looks so good. I mean, it's not my best work, but I had fun doing it. So this page will be my last one, and it's pretty basic as well, but I really like the way it looks. I used 2 images that I've been wanting to use. So yesterday, Jackson was walking Sherman and I was walking Xena, and then Jackson turned around and went home because Sherman can't walk as far as Xena. Anyways, long story short, it was a stressful walk because dogs just are obsessed with Xena, and not always in a good way. Like, they charge at her, they throw themselves up against the window of their house to try and get out. It's insane. And yesterday we were walking by, and these people had these 2 little tiny dogs, and one was not on a leash and came flying down their driveway at Xena. And at first I was about to like kick it away because it was like hauling butt at her and in an aggressive way. But it was fine, and Xena was totally calm. So she was calm, I was calm, and then the person had to come around and try and grab their dog, and I was like, put your dog on a freaking leash. Oh my gosh, it scared the living daylights out of me. I'm not even kidding. It's like my worst nightmare is having my dog attacked, or, you know, at least there's people out there. But yeah, that's like the third time she's been charged at by a little dog. And she's not, you know, she's like medium size. It's weird. It's so weird. Talking trash since 93. True statement. Oh no, I like this one. It's so simple, but it was so easy and fun. I really like it. I love glue books. It's just so fun. It really is. You just use your imagination, and, you know, you don't have to glue randomly if you don't want to. I just really enjoy it because that makes it a more stress-free experience for me. But for some people, they find it stressful, and that's okay too. You don't have to do it. I just really like it. It's totally so fun for me. Like, totally. I don't know why. I'm in a mood. All right, everyone, that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love it if you stuck around. Don't forget to drink your water and have a fabulous day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.